Welcome back. This week we are on episode 14 of Clueless, the series. I have no predictions, let's see what happens. Already I'm surprised we're not getting a theme song. Maybe this episode will throw us for a loop and actually be creative.
Cher. Without Chin Chin's Chinese chicken salad, life would be a cruel joke, no?
You speak the truth, Dee, as always.
If it's so great,
oh, the 90s and the Clueless world, where all the women dressed like young real estate agents.
Spent $7 on some shredded lettuce. You speak the truth, Murray.
As I've complained a few times, so many of the outfits are not things that people really wore. Some of them, yes, but some outfits are total misses.
Oh, consider it forgotten.
Okay, let's focus instead on how many men will be glad
Like
to
they're
pay
erasing
my
the
way
term women.
once
Come
you
on.
are out of the picture romantically, which could be very, very soon if you keep up that cheap attitude.
Look,
Nobody does the faux offended walk away like Dion.
Gee, hold on, don't be like that.
Some things never change.
Already this episode has a bit of a different tone than the other ones. Like, is this... Did they get a different director? I could look into it. I don't want to.
Disciplinarian and a traditionalist.
I don't understand why we even need a new principal. I thought we had to find one in the fabulous Mr. What's dude's name, Sean?
Mr. Lehman.
No, that's not it.
Mr. Lehman wants everyone to know he's fine. He's just taking a brief leave because of a minor health problem.
Betty Ford.
Okay, so that was the first episode we've watched that actually had a little... You know, as a filmmaker, I should know the name of it. The pre-show. Spoiler, a cold open. Cold open. I've never really looked at all of the pictures around the characters and what they're representing because I'm too busy talking over it. Sometimes it's kind of funny. Like, oh, he's got a little violin. Does he like violin music though? They haven't even... He's not the music teacher.
The pursuit of our education has taken a backseat
Camera's
to the
crooked.
hoo-ha over this new principal. Will her policies be grievous, or will she rule kindly, a la Glinda, the Good Witch of the North?
What is she supposed to be like? Come on, Miss Geist, we can take it.
Oh, Amber.
Well, I understand at her last school, Miss DeWitt initiated a uniforms policy.
By uniforms, you wouldn't necessarily mean like.
I just wish they'd stop bringing back Cher's extensions. Just look at them. Look
Take
at
the
them.
guesswork out of dress codes.
So
How would
bad.
this uniforms deal actually affect, just to use any example, say, really big pants?
I guess they ran out of wigs to give Amber for this episode though. That's why they put her in that hat.
God, that is so facts of life.
You tell him, Tootie.
Hit her, Tootie, hit her!
Yo, hey.
Girls, class, please. Now, on subject. Who can name a situation where one regime replaced another regime in American history?
Oh, that's easy. It's just like Saved by the Bell. The old class graduated and the new class just isn't funny.
Hold up, at least they still got Screech. That's comedy.
Could it be? This Principal DeWitt person was sounding less like
Oh
Glinda and
yeah,
more like
Screech
the Wicked
died.
Witch of
Dustin
the West
Diamond.
Coast.
After his videos that he made that I can't talk about in here. I've been swearing too much, and I think that's
heinous.
I think that's why YouTube hasn't really been pushing my episodes, even though Pity Party got like 85,000 views. What even is this episode? So confused. I mean, I'm not, like, I get what they're doing, but I'm confused about why they chose to do it. Because I'm watching this live, I can't just skip ahead to see how long it goes on for. Stylistically, this is definitely the weirdest episode. Also, there's like a logo, right where they pulled their pants out of their butts. There's the Clueless logo on the side there. That's new. That's not the past episodes. Now, is that logo there because it's supposed to look like a music video, or... Ooh, it was. That's meta.
Cher.
Wait, so if that was Cher's imagination, she visualized that whole music video, does she know she's in a show called Clueless?
That too.
What's her name again?
Then,
Miss
yeah,
DeWitt.
think about it.
She's supposed to shape up my school, whatever that means. The rumor is
I knew some
she
DeWitts
plans
once.
to
They were
make us
awful
wear
people.
uniforms.
Oh my.
Which would totally be a slap in the face of caring parents like you who have spent countless dollars on school clothing. Well, mostly at wholesale prices thanks to my superior shopping skills.
Has this DeWitt actually ordered a school uniform policy?
Well, no, not yet. We don't meet
Also,
her
don't
till
do apologize.
tomorrow.
I can
My
tell that
advice
the
to
voice
you,
tracking is kind of off,
save
or the
fire
voice
brimstone
syncing.
for the closing argument. You may not even need it.
But that's the file I
And
have.
remember,
This is not an easy show to
Prejudice
find, so
means prejudging, and that's always a mistake.
Daddy,
sorry if it seems a little weird.
you are constantly, like, so fully reasonable.
Well, that's what they fully taught us in, like, law school.
Constantly, like, so fully
Dads just have a
reasonable.
way of making us believe that
I
everything's
speak like
gonna
that
work
sometimes
out
when I'm trying to be funny, and I
It's
think
not
some
their
people
fault, it rarely
just think
does.
I'm dumb.
Anywho, without further ado, let's give a real Bronson Alcott High welcome
What?
to
Stop
our new
doing Cher
principal,
dirty with her hair.
Miss
Oh my God.
Phyllis DeWitt.
Good morning. Hi. Well, I hope that you can all see, in spite of everything that you've heard,
Oh my
I
God,
only
Cher's
have one
hair.
head, not two.
Jared, dig it. She kind of looks like you, except all grown up.
Even though Sean was comparing me to someone majorly older, it was hard to be
That's not a
offended.
compliment.
I
I'm
would
sorry.
be way proud to look that bodacious if, God forbid, I should ever reach her horrifically advanced age.
But what I have seen here is a school that works, and it works beautifully. So rather than me announce
You know, I
arbitrary
think
new school
kind of
rules,
the
I've
90s is
decided
like the
I'm gonna
last, or the
observe
people
some of your
that
classes,
based all their
and
style in the
then
90s.
whatever
It's kind of the
minor
last
changes
generation
seem
that'll
to
have
be
that,
needed,
you know, the
I'll
cliche
just do
old
them on the
lady
fly
styled hair.
as we go along.
Because I don't
Is
think
that cool with
millennials,
everybody?
I mean, very few Gen Xers, definitely not Zoomers, maybe ironically, but when they're old, they're not going to
Why
be
don't you all go
getting their hair done
take
like
your
that
lunch
because it'll
break
make us
early,
think of
huh?
our elderly grandparents. So we don't want to emulate that. Basically, when we're all old, there's going to be a bunch of senile old people in old folks
Is that
homes
a
looking
mobile
like
phone?
this.
That is a phone.
And yes, I wore my fuzzy vest because I'm
May I?
watching Clueless.
Now, what a coincidence. I collect these. Oh, go have a good lunch, everybody. By the way, lunch is going to be only on campus from now on. Okay? Bye.
Let's see if they call her a Karen. Was that a term yet?
Emperor Michael Bolton is bad. This could be infamous.
You know, I hope she sends Glenn Close a thank you note because she is all over that Cruella thing.
Ugh, give me that. No cellular contact with the outside world. Forced to consume
What?
starchy
She just take her
cafeteria cuisine.
lollipop?
This must be what
Ew.
prison feels like.
Sean, would you say this is meat or a fish?
Depends. Is that gravy?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Just when I'm sure that my life can't get any more nightmarish, it does.
Oh, are they closing that army base by your house?
Hey, an Asian character. Talk about representation.
Good, it was funny. I just got another one of our
And
new
they gave her
principal's
dialogue.
minor rule changes on the fly. She said we should leave our minis at home from now on because they make us look cheap. Huh. Actually, she said it made you look sleazy. Obviously, it works on many levels.
And even though Miss DeWitt didn't mention the evil U word, the dissing of
So-
Amber's miniskirt meant that the move to uniforms for Bronson Alcott High can't
Amber
be far
made a
away.
friend, I
Why
guess.
did
That's
Thoreau
good.
go
Good
to
for
all
her.
that
I'm
fun?
happy she has a friend.
To find a spot away from the distracting city lights where he could gaze up at the stars and free his mind to create.
I'm always pretty creative under the stars, right, baby?
Wrong. The creativity burden falls on me, Murray, having to come up with new ways to tell you no.
That's going to be your homework assignment. I want all of you to find a spot to lie down under the stars tonight,
I think that's Amber's real hair.
alone. And as you
You've been
gaze up,
following along, I've been
try
doing a
to
thing.
feel the
Amber's hair, real or
transcendental
wig,
mystery that
like
Thoreau
90% of the
felt,
time
the
it's a wig.
mystery of his own insignificance in such a vast universe.
Small problem. This evening is like so not right for this. I have a standing aromatherapy appointment, and Mr. Linda gets extremely overwrought if
Amber, just do it and be ready to report on the experience tomorrow.
if I just switch some things around. No biggie.
Anyway, as the bell is just about to go off, why don't you just take some personal time to check in with yourselves? I'll see you good people tomorrow.
Mr. Hall, that didn't sound like a written homework assignment to me.
Oh, well, there's very good reason for that, Miss DeWitt. It wasn't one.
I'm confused here. Did you not?
Do you think it was
get
deliberate
my
that there
teacher
were so
policy
many
memo? The
terrible
one about daily written homework assignments
female
all
antagonists in the
classes?
90s?
Well,
Like,
if
they
you
were
mean,
just
did
trying
I
to make us
understand it?
not like women in
Yes,
power because
Did I get it?
I
Not
hate this
really.
character already. Which means she's doing a
This
good job as an
class is
actor, but
dismissed.
ooh, don't like her.
Well, by your pugnacious attitude,
I hate this
can
character as
very
much as I
well
hate
assume
Cher's
that you
horrible
are
hair
independently
extensions.
wealthy, and you just do this job as a hobby.
Oh, hardly. It's just that I think that a teacher makes the decisions about how to run a class, and that includes homework assignments, if any.
Do you think what I just saw was running a class?
Oh, you don't think so?
No, everybody was talking.
Dang, she shot him.
Try a briefcase slamming shut, you moron.
Oh. Well, that could be dangerous, too.
Are you okay?
Oh, the 90s, so
according to some
quaint,
people.
before school shootings.
We'll see you tomorrow, right, Mr. Hall?
I'm afraid not, Dion. It seems that Coach Deemer will be pinch hitting for me indefinitely.
Okay, come on, let's move it along. Nothing to see here.
Hello.
Goodbye. I told you. Come on. Good afternoon.
Women like that just, man, they just trigger something in me. It's hard not to get so upset feeling. I just feel stressy that everything's tensing up.
Suspended without pay. Good thing an accident of birth put me in the same house as the sharpest legal mind this side of Julia Roberts in that bad John Grisham movie. My daddy, who is the perfect mix of toughness and compassion.
Sheldon, shut up and listen to me. It doesn't cost that much extra to sue everybody.
Okay, maybe a little more toughness than compassion. Except when it comes to his favorite only child.
So, how's my favorite only child?
Frankly, not well. This new principal is evil and must be stopped.
And we feel this way because...
Well, because she just walks into my school and decides
His
that she
favorite only
hates
child.
everything. She
I'm
doesn't
still
understand.
so confused
Sounds to me
about
like
the
prejudice.
relationship
I guess she
between
must be a lot like you.
Cher and her dad
Like
and her
me?
stepbrother. Like, where does...
Weren't you ready to judge this new principal before you
Was
even met her?
her
Daddy,
brother...
she thinks that we are a bunch
her
of
birth mom
spoiled
that died
suckers
during
who aren't even into
liposurgery
learning. And the
was
worst thing
that
is, she busted Mr. Hall, who's only like
her
the
half?
best teacher
But
at
I
Bronx.
don't know.
Well, you
I
have
don't
plenty
know.
of passion in your argument. That's good.
It shouldn't be that
But
big of a
just
riddle to
noise
figure out.
without
I'm
actual
really struggling
evidence
with
to back
that.
it up. You got any?
Oh, I wouldn't even know where to look.
Maybe I would. We'll figure out a plan after dinner. Deal?
Oh, Daddy, you're awesome. Oh, speaking of dinner, tonight we are trying my low cholesterol cod liver oil-based pesto dish,
Oh, goody.
which I am confident you won't hate without trying first, because that would be prejudice.
You know, Cher, sometimes there's such a thing as paying too much attention to what I say.
One thing's for sure. Either we find a way to get Mr. Hall reinstated, or we take up a collection and pay to put a hit out on Coach Deemer, who's subbing for him in our
Okay,
lit
they just straight up
class.
made Amber into a clown
Take
there.
the title
Like,
alone. Little Women.
and they bring back Cher's
Our
extensions.
society's never been
I mean,
able
it's
to
just
get
to
behind
take
the
them out,
concept of
like, every day
big
because they're
women.
clip-ins.
And why were they little?
I mean, the
I'll
character.
tell you why.
Obviously, they put them in every
Eating
day for the
disorders.
character, or for the
Go ahead,
actor when
rent
they
the
do her hair and
movie,
makeup,
and you
but
tell
like,
me that wimpy little Winona, what's her name, doesn't
this
barf up a
character is
bagel
supposed to
now
every
and again.
morning now look in the mirror and be like, this is a choice I'm making. And she just keeps
Nothing
making
but
that
net.
choice again and again and again.
Okay, tomorrow's
What's the definition of
assignment, read what you
insanity?
do about
Doing
nothing
different
and,
thing,
be
the same thing
prepared
again
to
and again, and
discuss
expecting different results.
the ado.
Get it together,
As
Cher.
grim as this was, Miss Geist was worse. Her spirits were lower than the median IQ at a Baywatch rap party.
He won't apologize.
Well, hopefully he won't have to.
Alphonse is a proud and stubborn man.
Alphonse? Oh,
it's a beautiful name.
Oh, it's
wow.
classic, actually.
Mr. Witt made it crystal clear. He can either stay on unpaid leave forever or agree to do things her way.
All right, ladies, my sources promised me that Mr. Witt will be in her office alone after the lunch period, so that gives us an hour to get things together, all right, y'all?
Okay.
Get what together?
Evidence. We need something to back up our passion.
I need more.
We're gonna get Alphonse his job back.
Oh. Oh!
Who's Alphonse?
Here's the raw data your dad's office sent over. If Amber shows up with her laptop, we can enter it and make the charts.
Oh, well, can we work here during lunch?
Well, yes, of course. Can I do anything? I mean, I hate to just sit here like a yutz.
Imagine how much
wanna
trouble
make
you
a
would get
lunch
in
chinchin?
for letting students use your classroom
Okay.
as
I
a
want
research
Chinese
base
chicken
to
salad.
sabotage another
Hold the
teacher
chicken,
or
hold the
principal.
Hold the noodles, hold the sesame.
Try to see things my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on? While you see it your way, on the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone. We can work it out. We can work it out. Think of what you're saying.
All these episodes, these last couple of moments have had way more 90s, like, realistic 90s clothing, except for Amber, who, again, they just shoved her in some clown clothes.
We were told it was impossible to see Miss DeWitt without an appointment. But hello, impossible is Jim Carrey ever atoning for the cable guy. Anyway, thanks to Daddy's connections with the Board of Education, we
Did
were
the
able
cable
to get
guy
our hands
age
on some
well?
impressive
Is that now a
studies.
movie that people look
And this
back on more
pie
fondly?
chart
Or is it still
shows
seen as
what-
garbage?
That Bronson's overall SAT scores over the last 5 years are the highest in the district. Well, except for Monroe High, but that's mainly the Koreans. Un-PC to point out, but hey.
This page illustrates that Mr. Hall has more lit students
Some
in college
jokes have
on
aged
scholarship
better
than
than
any
others.
other teacher in the whole English department.
Plus a student survey that says people cut his class less than anybody's.
And Mr. Hall told me that he is eager to discuss teaching methods. But he can't be dictated to. Alphonse is a proud man.
Who's Alphonse?
Plus, we did a time and motion study that compares the time required to write, pass, and read a traditional in-class note with the time it takes to hit speed dial, communicate, and hang up the phone. Oh, the results are shocking. I mean, it shocked me.
I don't know if I'm getting the point.
The point is prejudice.
Oh, I hate her.
Excuse me?
Am I about to be expelled for having the cha-chas to challenge her authority? Our clothes and phones and beepers and teachers may be clueless to you, but they kind of work for us. So we're just hoping that
They
maybe you
said
could
the
just
name
chill
of the
on
show.
changing everything just because it's
Like
different from
Family
what you're
Guy.
used to. Thank you for your time.
Cher. A moment. Now, you would really like
Oh,
it
and
if I
her
said
shirt's
that
like
I was
cleavagey,
all wrong
but
and that you're not
not in a
really
good
a bunch
way.
of spoiled, lazy, rich kids and the whole school is just running like a top and everything should just go right back to the way it was, right?
Oh, that would be so cool. And yet, so unrealistic.
However, the SATs and the scholarships, now that data got my attention. All right. I am going to sit down with Mr. Hall, and I will work something out that, well, we both can live with. And I agree. This campus is not the one that's the best candidate for switching to uniforms. And the time and motion study, the one about
Yeah,
passing
because if she
notes
switched to
versus
uniform, she would be able to wear her
now,
weird
that was a brave try.
pirate
But please,
top.
Yeah.
I wonder
we
if this
didn't
was
even buy
pre
that.
or post that Seinfeld episode.
Go on, get back to class.
Yes, ma'am. I came away from my brush with Principal DeWitt, the proud owner of 2 totally true truths: the importance of gathering evidence and making your case, and the rewards of a lifetime of moisturizing. When he returned to work, Mr. Hall went fully into the Wizard of Oz mode, i.e., there's no place like home. He was back, and it was as if his one-day suspension never happened. Well, almost.
Get it? Because the gym teacher was the substitute. Oh, so clever. That's like the worst joke in the whole episode.
Well, I've kept you from fourth
Hey,
class
we did
period.
it. Another got bloopers. See, this is a weird
Mr. Hall
episode.
told me
It's
that he was
just,
eager to start talking.
you know what? They tried something different, and that's okay. And they featured the first Karen. So yeah, that was episode 14 of Clueless series. We have 4 more episodes left.
The girl playing the lead was hot. Okay.
Let's see how they go. Okay, thanks for watching.